I did recap last time. Siren can do recap.
Well,
Yeah.
you did something without me, so you have to do the recap.
Haha, diffusion of responsibility.
Because I started that one with you, but then I wasn't able to finish it. So
Well, he
you
did the
have to do
recap
it.
already. You just weren't there for the recap.
Yeah, but now he has to do the recap of his last journeys, and I fell back and went to the Great Drunkard, I guess, where
Correct.
we had last hung out and talked to the lady with the cat, and I wasn't feeling too great, so um, I let him go off and do the mission on his own, and so now I don't know what happened for the mission.
So,
Okay.
what
So
we
I'll recap from there. I was just putting her on the spot.
Oh no, don't worry.
I did pretty good, I think.
You did pretty good. To correct you stuff because you weren't here for the decisions I made for your character.
Okay.
Uh, you ended up going up and down that same pathway that you marked out yourself 2 more times before heading back.
Mm-hmm.
So you continued to work. You didn't just retreat.
Okay, but I didn't earn any money, so that sucks.
Are you sure?
That you know of.
There's nothing in my gold purse.
Your
Well,
face
that's
is
because
gold
we
purse.
haven't met back up yet.
Oh, okay.
So, after separating, Lytherion went from the Hero's Garden down to the House of Wonder, and while in the House of Wonder, found 3 books that were similar in description to the one that was stolen. And upon finding those books, decided to investigate. To which he uncovered that one of the books was a individual interested in necrophilia,
Oh.
and that individual was then confronted and identified that the book was not the one that we needed. So he was then told to go back and read his pervy little books. And another another book was on the bookshelf. That was not the book that we were looking for either. But the last book that was looked at was an individual had walked out while Lytherion was confronting the other individual. And Lytherion chased him down, and in chasing them down, discovered that they were holding a book that was not part of the library, but they had walked back to the library after the encounter. The person put the book back on the shelf, and then Lytherion discovered that it was not actually part of the library, and decided to take the book with him and take it back down to the person who gave us the job.
Mm-hmm.
To which that individual rewarded us with the money because that was the book that he lost.
Nice.
So then I walked back up the street to the Great Drunkard, went inside, did not see Benevere there. So I went into my room and told, I lost her name because I just had it, and
Myra.
Mara, yeah.
Myra.
Mara. Mara.
Mithril.
Mara.
Yep.
Yeah. I told Mara that I would be up in my room, that if Benevere came in, tell her to come up, and that I had completed the job that we were working on.
Okay.
And that's where I waited.
Wow, so that's so weird. At that time, Benevere ends up walking through.
I'm here.
I'm in my room. She's at the bottom of the Great Drunkard, or did she just walk in my room?
No, I did not walk into your room.
Dang
I'm not that presumptuous. So I would just walk into the bar and ask Mara.
Mhm.
And ask her if she's seen my friend, Lytharion.
Oh, yeah, he is up in his room.
Okay, which room is that?
312.
312. Okay, so I'm gonna, with Naira at my side, continue to walk up the stairs because presuming there's no elevator, and go to room 312 and knock.
Jokingly, you stand at a pantry door, pressing a button on the side, waiting for an elevator that never comes, and then you go upstairs.
Yeah.
All right. Is she knocking on my door or is she
Correct.
knocking on somebody else's? Okay.
Your door.
All right. So, upon hearing the knocking, I would walk up and say, "Is that you, Benavir?"
It's me.
All right. I'll open the door.
That's a very secure method.
On in.
Hey, is that you? Insert name here.
It's not like I would be able to discern anything with perception anyway.
True, but you could ask, "Who are you?" Anyways, that's fun. This is great. I love that. It goes further to your lack of perception.
Yep.
All right, are you letting me and Naira come in?
Yeah, I said I opened the door and
Okay.
I step back, say, "Come on in."
Okay, so
Step
we
back.
just go in. So how did it go? Did you find the book? Because I didn't find any other clues.
Yeah, I located the book and got paid, and I'll hand you your payment, which is 2 platinum, 5 gold.
Oh, well, cool. Where was it? Where was the book?
It was some individual had it in the House of Wonder, and he tried to play it off as if it was a library book, but it didn't have divination magic on it, so I realized it wasn't a library book.
Oh, so he really tried to pull a fist one.
A fist one on me?
A
Yes, he did try to pull a fist one on me.
a fast one on you.
Fist one, a fist two, a fist three, a fist four.
Hmm. A
I think I
fistful.
pulled the fist one on him.
Well,
Accurate.
I'm glad that you were able to find it.
Yeah, me too. It made that job a whole lot easier.
Did you find anything else interesting?
I don't think so. And
Okay.
there's a guy interested in necrophilia. I don't know if you're into that, but
Oh,
weird
what?
individual.
Wow. No, I wouldn't say that that's something that I'd be interested in, but to each their own, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's the only other thing I located.
Lytharian, do a history check for me.
Normal?
Yeah. I don't see it. Oh, because I'm in the wrong map. I was preparing for other things. 14. You remember the guy muttering under his breath as you walked away? Yeah, my parents said they were dead to me too.
Hmm.
The necrophiliac talking
No,
about dead
okay.
parents.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway,
All right. So, now that we got that job done, do you want to go and see if we can get another one that might take us a little farther away from Waterdeep?
Yeah, I actually would love to do that.
I think we should stop and get some health potions and things of that nature first, though.
Oh, I completely agree. That's definitely something that we need to do. I'm trying to get the calendar to pop up and it won't pop up.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Because I started a potion, but I don't know what day it is. I'm trying to get this to pop up.
I think it's still the same day. Does long resting move it forward? Or is that...
It depends on what your settings are. It's currently the 9th
Yeah, it
of
should be.
Hammer
Yeah. That sounds right.
at 1800 hours.
Yep.
So 6 p.m.,
Yeah,
I have
sounds
a
right.
long time.
almost 7 p.m.
I have
Yeah.
a long time before it's ready. That sucks.
Well, I think we should lock up and head up to Hammer 1495. Oh wait, that's the year. The market.
Yeah.
I was like, what building is that? Is that some kind of futuristic alchemy store? Mixture alchemy
No,
pub?
no,
Okay.
that's my brain fucking up. If I
Okay.
read something while I'm trying to talk,
No,
I
that
say
makes
the thing
sense.
that I'm reading instead of the thing that I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I get
We
that.
should head up to the market and try to get some health potions and maybe some other things that might be of assistance.
For sure. I definitely agree.
All right. I'm pulling up something. D&D Beyond. Sources. Source books. Player's Handbook 24 or 14. There you go. Am I too far zoomed in? I was. Where is adventuring gear? There it is. Yeah, anything on the adventuring gears table, you have access to at cost. At the sale cost in the book.
Okay.
Okay, so that I think that includes health potions.
It
right?
does. For 50.
Potions of healing. Okay.
Um,
If you need the link, I can send it.
can you send it? I would like that very much.
Anything that you find in the adventuring gear section, you can find for free, or not free, but like no effort put into searching for it.
Wait, I'm so sorry. Can you repeat that?
Yeah. If you have the adventuring gear thing, which I will send, anything in that list, you can find without trouble finding it. It just is there.
Okay.
In the market of Waterdeep, you can find any of that.
Okay.
All right.
So, like leather armor is 10 gold.
If it says it in the adventuring gear section, it
I'm
might
just
be that might be the equipment stuff.
gear. Okay, ammunition, arcane focus, druidic focus.
I don't think armor is there. If we go up more, it might be
Yeah, it's in.
armor
It's
and
up further.
shields.
Yeah.
That also is available for those costs. Anything armor shields is available for that as well.
Okay.
I think anything in the equipment or anything,
Potion
I
of
don't want to say that.
healing? Potion of healing is 50 gold.
Correct. That's common for it to be that cost.
Okay.
Which is why you being able to
I
get
need
the materials to make them.
I need the
Did you
bastions
send
to
a
be able
link to what you're talking about somewhere?
Yes.
Yeah, it's in this
Voice
group in
call.
the voice channel.
Oh,
I need a bastion so I can set up
Oh, bastions won't happen.
my guys to make potions while I'm busy.
That won't happen.
Damn it. Okay.
What I might end up doing, maybe, is giving the entire group one collectively.
Okay.
So you have to work together to make a decision as a group for 1 or 2 rooms.
So 1 platinum is 10 gold,
Correct.
right? Mm-hmm. So I can afford to get 1 potion of healing.
Yep.
Yep.
Also, we have slow natural healing on.
I don't know what that means, but
You don't get all of
okay.
your health back at the end of a long rest.
Why can't I open my?
Because you're not allowed. I don't know what you're talking about, but you're not allowed. Let's go back over here. See what your sheet says. Your dexterity is 3. Your armor class is equivalent to having light armor already. You
Yes.
have studded leather, which is the heaviest light armor.
I'm
Most durable.
sorry.
You have the most durable light armor already.
Mm-hmm.
You could do medium though.
Mm,
It gives 13. Yeah, but it gives disadvantage on stealth unless you go breastplate, which is
well,
400.
I could do padded, or not padded, but I mean studded.
Well, you have studded leather already.
Is that what I'm wearing? I couldn't open my sheet, so I had
Yeah,
to
you
reach.
have that already. You have the highest light armor already.
Okay, then I'll just leave that. It's fine.
You could
Yeah.
potentially
Alright.
see about it getting more studded. I don't know.
I will just look at doing. I just want to get the healing potion. That's all I'm gonna
Okay.
buy.
All right, you obtain the potion you're looking for.
Okay, so I'll do -50.
Okay. I'll do 1 health potion. I'll also do a arcane focus rod.
Nice.
Do I need to put it in my inventory?
If you do shift in space,
I gotcha.
yeah. Since you're buying it, you should put it in there.
Okay. All right. How much?
It looks like you have one already in your inventory too.
I just put one in there.
Well, it looks like you have 2 now.
Oh, okay.
Because I gave you one from that fell on top of you in the middle of the woods from the sky.
Oh, yeah. And I want to see how many. Where is the item? Where's the book for the potions that I can make?
If you
Which
go
one is that?
to journal,
Yeah.
then potion crafting and gathering.
All I see is gathering and harvesting.
If you go to your character sheet, up at the top, you should see a hammer.
Oh, right. Yes, I
Oh,
forgot.
okay, that's it. The budding herbalist. Potion of healing is 1 mushroom.
Yep.
Okay, so if I hit craft, will it automatically do how, like, it won't give it to me until those days are done?
You'll have to manually track it.
So, like, if I hit that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It immediately puts it into your inventory.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm
So
sorry.
you
Okay,
do. Yeah, I know you can remove it, but then I'm gonna add the mushroom back. So I did that for you. The mushroom is back. But
okay, well, it's a shame that it doesn't automatically do the days for you. That would make it so much easier.
I agree.
I believe that's possible to add in there, but I haven't fiddled with it. Especially not in his.
Yeah. That would be pretty dope.
Yeah, it'll be medical marijuana.
I have recreational up here, thanks.
Excellent. It's better anyway.
Yeah. I know, I had to go take my best friend to buy a pen.
Game
Tuesday
is
night.
paused, by the way.
The game is paused. Yes, it is.
All right, I think I have everything that I need.
Did you add anything besides arcane focus health potion?
No.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's see.
Am I hurt?
I don't think there's anything in that for me being able to
Am I hurt?
get a parchment that is for spellcasting.
Parchment spellcasting.
Yeah. I don't see anything.
Yeah, that's paper. Parchment.
I thought it had to be certain type of paper
No, I think it's just paper.
or spellcasting. Okay.
I'm
So
fine
I
with
need
it being
paper
like,
and ink.
yeah, you need paper and ink, and I think it's fine for it to be just the. I think it really doesn't matter whether it's the 1 or a 2. I think it's literally just the ability to write it on something.
Do you happen to know why I'm down 8 points still? Is it from the rats?
It could be.
So could we have done like a short rest while we were in his little hotel room?
Sure. Because I added in the healing variant, I'm just gonna set you up to 28 out of 28.
Okay.
But future instances of damage need to be recovered with health potion or the slow natural healing or hit dice.
Okay. All right. Are you ready, Litharion?
I believe so, but I need to check up on something real quick
Okay.
with my specific character. I need to figure out what I need for crafting spells because that's going to be expensive as shit.
Mm-hmm.
You mean scribing spell scrolls? Or do you mean transcribing?
Putting spells into my spellbook.
Yeah, I think that's the same thing as based off of. Yeah, I will have to. I have to help you. Well, I won't have to help you, but I will also look, and you can just tell me when you found it. Classes.
Okay, so I get a spell book, but my spell book is my cards. It contains 100 pages.
Okay. Where are you finding this?
And level 1 spellcasting for wizard
Excellent.
in the player's handbook.
Nice.
Whenever I finish a long rest, I can change my prepared spells.
Yep. And prepared spells are just is part of your deck. They're never like pulled. It's just magic you're able to use. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to find a really special bow.
You
Okay,
have a
so
really
spells-
special bow.
I know, but I want a better one. I know it's my dad's bow, but
Okay. We'll keep that in mind. Do actions that lead you to find a bow.
yeah. Or find somebody who can do something to it.
Yep.
I don't know how you want to interpret this. The spells you add to your spell book as you gain levels reflect your ongoing magical research.
Okay.
But you might find other spells during your adventures that you can add to the book.
Correct. If you
You
find
discover
Go ahead.
You could discover a spell on a spell scroll, for example, and then copy it into your spell book.
Yep. Or you can find another
So,
wizard's spellbook.
Right. So
Or you can be taught spells
I
by a druid. Like,
so at level 1, I have all my level 1 wizard spells,
yep.
but I need to prepare 2 level 1 spells and 3 cantrips.
Okay.
So right now I have, where's my boundary? There it is. I have 3 cantrips and 4 first level spells, which I don't know why. 3 cantrips, 2 first level spells is what I should have prepared. But do I have to have spells prepared to cast them from the book?
Do you have to have spells prepared to cast them from the book? No. Yes. Yeah, you have to have them active to be able to cast them from the book unless they're a ritual. So the ones that you have prepared are the ones you can cast for the day.
Okay. So
You have
the
access
way
to
I
all of
have
the
it,
spells and any you
okay.
add in the future, but you can only cast the ones that are prepared for the day.
Okay, I understand that now. So I can cast any of them as a ritual that are ritual spells, but in order to cast the ones that aren't rituals, I have to have them prepared.
Yes, but the ones that are ritual spells take 10 minutes to cast if they're not prepared.
Right. All right. So comprehend languages and identify are rituals.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
So they're in there, but they're not prepared. Shield and what's the other one? Magic missile are prepared.
Yep. That works.
Okay.
And you said you have 4 cantrips prepared?
3.
Okay. But you can't. It says also, if you look at the top of your spell sheet, it says prepared 2 of 4. So you get 4 wizard spells prepared.
So confused. I'm a level 1 wizard,
Mm-hmm.
and I can prepare 4 spells,
I think
but
that's
I only have
because
2 level 1. Oh, 2 level 1 spell slots. Okay.
yeah, I think
That
you can
makes
have prepared because it's the prepared should be equal to your your mental capabilities.
okay. I just have 2 spell slots. I was looking at the wrong slot on the sheet. So let me see. I want to make sure I have these set up before I go.
Yep. Do you know how many spells you know as a first level wizard? Because maybe you're supposed to have. We might have to like re-import your sheet besides like without altering your inventory at all or your finances. With just the class features again. We could try that because you're missing a lot of spells, or is it because you only added those ones? Or because you wanted them to be added manually?
No, because we had discussed what spells I had as a level 1 wizard immediately versus for a long rest, determining later what spells I had. And then I took a long rest waiting for her.
Well, no. I don't think. I don't think a long rest happened yet. But I mean, I guess
Okay.
you guys met up, are getting your gear, and maybe you'll go to sleep, get a long rest, and then go.
Okay.
because I don't think the well, we'll see. I don't want to spoil anything, but the I really think you should have all of your basic wizard spells available to you.
Okay, so
We might have talked about that because you got your deck of cards, which is effectively an increased spell option.
right.
But honestly, you're gonna need as a group any help you can get. So I think you should be able to prepare any first level spell. Here, let's do this.
Okay, so I should have 4 prepared right now. I should have access to all of them, and I
Yes.
can switch them out as I prepare them.
Yes.
Um, but the I only get to add 2 wizard spells after level 1. So I can only add 2 to my book after level 1. The rest of the level 2 spells that are available to a wizard, I have to put in with materials.
Okay, I don't know. I haven't played a wizard. I didn't want to deal with this in the past. So let's find out together.
Hey, you're the one who made me track everything. So that's
You're
all I'm trying
welcome.
to do.
I don't
This is
regret it.
why I hate tracking stuff.
I'm okay with it. We
I
just
can
have to
cast
figure it
any
out.
spell that has the ritual tag, and the spell is in my spell book.
Yep. You do not need to have the spell prepared. Preparing, okay. At first level, if you look at spellbook, scrolling up through that, you have a spellbook containing 6 first level wizard spells of your choice. Those 4 are the ones that are there now, so you get to add 2. You get to search all of the wizard spells of first level and add 2 more in there.
Okay. And I can prepare 4 of those.
And you can have 4 of them prepared. Each time you gain a wizard level, you can add 2 wizard spells of your choice to your spellbook for free. Each of these spells must be a level which you have spell slots available as shown on the wizard table. And then, as you mentioned, you might find other spells that you can add to your spellbook.
Alright. So the other spells, I'll do Burning Hands and
Are you doing it in Beyond or Foundry?
I'll just throw the spells in from Foundry.
Fair.
That
Just
I
when you import your
determined.
character at a higher level, it'll
Right.
remove those.
I'll be making them both the same.
Okay, cool.
I think I did Find Familiar and Burning Hand. So all of the spells that I know is 7 of them. I have Green Flame Blade, Light, Message are my 3 cantrips.
So the yes, 3 cantrips and then 6 first level wizard spells, not 6 spells
Oh.
total.
6 first levels.
Yep.
So.
I want to look at what I need to prepare. Well, this is happening too.
Do I automatically add those that are rituals to it?
No.
Okay.
So we're going off of how it's actually supposed to be done. Clerics are different because they have access to the whole list. Druids are different because they have access to the whole list. Wizards are kind of better because eventually you'll get access to way more spell slots than Wizard or than the Druid and Cleric. Plus, you can, I believe, I don't know if you can in other campaigns, but in mine, if you find a spell slot or are taught something from a different player, I'm fine with you finding a way to transcribe it. So even if it's a spell from a different class, you can take it.
Okay.
Because you're going through and actually marking everything down and tracking all of it, unlike they don't have to. So you can add things from different classes.
Okay, so as a level 1 wizard, I should have 4 prepared spells
Yes.
and 6 known, right?
Yep.
Okay, so my 6 known are Burning Hands, Comprehend Languages, Detect Magic, Find Familiar, Magic Missile, and Shield. My prepared
Yeah.
are Burning Hands, Magic Missile, Shield, and Find Familiar.
Works for me.
So I can do the other 2 as ritual.
Yep. And Find Familiar is ritual too. Find Familiar, though, you
Right.
do also have a cost component.
Think
And the materials.
Okay, so I would get. Let's see, I need that for each cost. So I would get 1 platinum is 10 gold, right?
Yep. And it's not 10 gold of each. It's just 10 gold worth of blank, blank, and blank.
Which the spell consumes.
Yep. However, the spell lasts indefinitely. So as long as the familiar doesn't die, you can resummon it again later. The only time you need to do that cost again is if it dies.
Okay, so if I dismiss the familiar and then resummon it, it doesn't take the cost?
Or a slot.
Oh, it doesn't take cost or a slot?
Nope, it's the slot to resummon if you've already cast the spell.
Okay. So I would get that 10 gold worth of incense.
As an action, while it is temporarily dismissed, you can cause it to reappear in an unoccupied space within 30 feet of you. Temporarily dismissed could be a week. It doesn't say how long temporarily is. It could be a year. Sorry, what was your question?
I said I was going to buy, use my 1 platinum to buy a familiar. The incense for the familiar.
Sounds good. Price cost noted.
Message. Burning Hands, I need to add. And that's my 6. Find Familiar. Okay, so if I can do Find Familiar as a ritual, then I would do probably Detect Magic as my other prepared. So those would be my 4 prepared. Burning Hands, Detect Magic, and Magic Missile and Shield.
Yep. because you could definitely do the Find Familiar as a ritual.
Could maybe assist you on that.
That works
If
too.
it's ever something that can, I could help with.
There's not a check to it, but you could absolutely
Yeah.
do it anyway.
Yeah. So
For roleplay
the-
purposes, you definitely could just help them out with it and help them understand how to do it.
So effectually, I will use if you allow, I'll use the crab familiar
For its stats,
stat block for my
for your turtle.
turtle.
Works. Looks like you have a server to create too.
What do you mean?
For a separate thing for Sundays and Wednesdays. Or Sundays at least.
I'm really okay with that.
Yeah, same. But yes, you can use the crab familiar stats
Okay.
for your turtle.
Player character, add a folder. And put my crab in there. All right, we are good to go. I think we are ready for our next adventure. We should go back to the Great Drunkard and take a rest, long rest, until morning.
Out of curiosity, if I do this, are you still able to see? Like, does it take your vision away or not? Oh, it looks like it will.
Yeah, it'll go. It didn't go completely black.
That's just a way for me to indicate that it's dark outside.
All right.
Is it hard for people to see? I think the
But-
the neon green bars help a bit.
I don't know how Siren sees.
Sorry, I'm in my journal adding things.
Do you see
Yeah,
it?
it's dark, but it's not black.
Okay, but you can like still read and see your green bars for your
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see Lytherion's bar too?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, cool. All right. Well,
And-
that works. Just so we know that it's night. Now we'll advance the calendar to night. And then move it over a day. Is it? Yeah. Alright. Anything you guys are doing at night, or is it time to head out?
I think it is time to head out.
Great.
Nice.
You guys wake up in the morning, ready to head out. You meet the quest indicates meeting at the, let's go with Palace Stables.
As part of that long rest before I went to sleep, I would summon the familiar. I think I have plenty
Excellent.
of time to do that.
You would.
Let me do my long rest because I have spells that I need to make sure that I can use.
Okay.
There we go. Perfect.
At this point in time, you're fine, but in the future, if you have any health missing, make sure that...
It wasn't health, it was just my spell slots.
Right, but in the future, that resets your health to full still.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So if you're doing that, note it, and then alter your health back. Otherwise,
Okay.
it'll heal you fully.
Well, long rest is how long?
8 hours.
8 hours. So wouldn't our health regenerate naturally within that 8 hours?
So the way that works is you are given your hit dice as your way to heal.
Okay.
You can spend as many hit dice as you want. Once they're gone, the night ends, or you don't use any, the night ends. Then after that phase, you gain one back, meaning you'll still have a way to heal yourself with a short rest in the day ahead. And if you don't need it, then you get another one to heal up with at the end of that long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, that's going to take a lot for me to remember, but I will do my best.
Well, when it comes time for long rest, I'll remind people. And
Okay.
it'll get turned into a habit to get used to that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I just think it'll be better for a potentially darker themed campaign
Okay.
to have that survival element, which, by the way, is what you all voted for. So,
Immersion. Mhm. Yeah, and the immersion of it, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're going to the
palace stables, which are in the I don't know where to put it. Let's call them Wim Street. Let's do with that.
well, where's the palace?
The palace is good question. It should be the high side. Oh, it's not. It's south of you.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say the stables are probably like
They could just be this
over
section.
here.
This section right here.
Okay, yeah. That works.
Oh. Weird. Here we go. Great. What do you what?
What?
There's a box there. I did not put that white box there. Maybe I did. Alright. Anyways. For the ease of transition, if you want to, we can set it so you guys just leave.
Yeah.
You head down to the stables. They walk through the process. There is somebody named Harkin Reed, who is the caravan leader. Stands by a wagon laden with barrels and crates, weathered face stern as he surveys the preparations. You look like you can handle yourselves, he says, his eyes narrowing as he sizes up the adventurers. Bandits have been bold lately, but if you've got steel and a sharp eye, we can use you.
Well, I have a bow.
That works too. And he sees...
I have a sword.
Yeah, he definitely said that primarily looking at the 500-pound turtle. That being
And
said...
a pirate.
Oh, you do? Excellent. We definitely see a positive aspect for having a panther aid in our escort.
She's very nice, I promise.
Good.
Okay.
Let's head on out. So he'll warp you to the troll gate. Not warp you, but I mean he'll go through. And as you are leaving, you see a very out of place, brightly colored winged fairy with lavender hair. arriving at the gate as you pass
Okay.
by, going on your journey.
I'm gonna whisper, she looks interesting.
And I'll point out to
Yeah.
Homestead that you guys, she saw your guys' characters as well, but just went through. Activate.
Well, she was in our party.
Is she more your type?
I don't have a type.
I like turtles.
I don't have a type.
Neat.
Intentionally.
All
All
right.
right. Well, where are we going?
Was Lambert the necrophilia guy inside the library?
No, but potentially. Unlikely, but potentially. I'm not going to put that on another player's character.
I know. That was just funny.
Where's
Yes.
Amphel?
So, Amphel is up here. Wah, wah, wah. From Waterdeep. It's 2 days away.
Okay.
Nice and
Oh, I
short.
see. Okay.
Just
see
up
it
north
there.
on the Right Branch Road. Yep.
Oh, I went through there.
Yep, that's the one with the horse stables.
Nice.
That's why the one with the horses escorting a wagon is going with a bunch of horses up there.
All right. So, here we go.
Heck yeah.
And Glimmer Snap is nestled into the crook of my neck, right where the cloth of my robes go over the top of my shoulders. He's nestled right inside there.
So that explains why Benna may not have seen him yet.
What is it?
You don't know.
What are you hiding?
Nothing. There's no reason for you to
Okay.
check. Both of you will hold on. Let's select multiple. And then move you up to about halfway in between.
Okay.
Can I get passive perceptions?
Past it.
I fail
15.
passively.
Okay.
15.
Benna might save us just a majority of the time.
Or passive wins every time, remember?
Yes, unless there's a specific scenario for stuff. But just generically, my default checks show past them perceptively. Yes, that's right. Happy clapping.
Yes. Very happy clapping. Therion, you got so small.
Heck. Okay. Do. Okay. So their average is 12.181 for their stealth. So ahead, you noticed, Benna, a massive horde of bandits lurking
Okay, we're
around
waiting.
the cavern, like around the exit area of this pathway here, passing of this little road canyon.
Okay.
So there are. Oh, did somebody disconnect?
Yeah, he's the laptop powered down, so he's
Okay.
on his way back in.
Okay, yeah, because I don't get notifications like that. So while I'm doing the recording process. Paused. So
I informed him that there's about 20 bandits waiting
Mhm.
and to attack anybody that comes through.
Looks like they're about 120 feet-ish away. They are decently well hidden, and when you point them out to Lytherion, he has no clue what you're talking about. He doesn't see anything. You can try, though, but, I mean, passively you don't see what she's talking about.
So when she mentions it, I will actively look
Okay.
to see if I can see them.
Mhm.
Do I get advantage because she's telling me they're
Help
there?
action.
Like I'm
Yeah,
pointing,
she's helping.
pointing.
Mhm.
Okay.
There you go. Advantage 7.
Oh my gosh.
Matches your passive.
Yep.
Still struggling.
All right. I will say.
And to clarify,
It,
there is
it,
another veteran with you as well.
Naira?
like another person. Are we on a job currently, or are we getting
Oh,
getting
yeah.
to
You're
the
on
job?
the job right now.
Yeah, they're with us.
You have a
Okay.
veteran commoner
So I'm
aiding in the
gonna.
escort because they have business dealings to deal with when they get there.
So I'm just gonna
Okay.
like
So this is a whole caravan that we're gonna have to be like.
This is
protecting.
a caravan of wagons with one other NPC. So each of you are effectively maintaining a wagon right
Okay.
now too.
So there's no way that we're slinking past these guys.
Not without abandoning the quest or completely derailing and taking a trip all the way around, all the way up to Spine of the World first, taking the left path, or cutting across wild terrain.
All right.
Deal with the bandits. I'm gonna whisper to him and the guy that we're with.
All right. We're just gonna have to deal with them. I don't see them.
My perspective is
So
the road is wide enough that all three of your carts are neck with each other. Because otherwise you guys wouldn't be able to talk.
Can we
Sorry, hold on. Also, Lytherion was talking first and I interrupted him.
Sorry, go. I'm sorry.
I said I don't see them, but if you can flush them out, either one of you, then I can jump into the fray. But I think we should find a way to keep the wagons out of the situation as much as possible. So maybe
Should we pull them over to the side and have like there's no other person other than that one guy, like no like hirelings or
Nope,
anything
no
like that with
hirelings.
us?
we are the hireling.
I did a D4, 25% chance. Yeah, you guys are the hirelings.
Well, I meant, just people who would like
Nope, just you three.
handle the horse while we're escorting.
You three and Naira.
Okay.
I think we should leave the veteran at the carts just in case, and we'll draw him out walking ahead.
Yeah.
So he talks and speaks up as well, because I rolled for it to see if it would happen. I do have enough spare tires in case we do need to derail and go across the grasslands to the east of here and around.
It's okay.
Okay. You think you got it? You got it. That's fine. Just letting you know.
I do think that we should pull them off to the side, so that we can go in and they're not super visible.
whatever you want to do, I'm down for it. If we want to go across the grasslands and try to rough it through, we can. But I think personally we should take out the bandits so they don't hurt anyone else.
I agree with that. All right, so
But I do
I'm gonna.
think somebody should stay with the cart.
Yeah, well, what's his name? You can stay here with the cart, and
NPC 1,
if
stay with the cart.
anybody, if
No,
anybody comes this
it's Harkin
way,
Reed.
Harkin Reed.
Mm-hmm. 2 names.
If you
Alright, hard
see
to
anybody,
read.
of course, it's going to be your job to let us know that somebody's coming at you,
From the back.
but from the back. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
And it's also your job to warn anybody else that's coming through here that there are bandits ahead until we get back.
yeah.
Fair enough.
If we
That's fair.
die, want to make sure that other people don't come down the road.
Yes.
All right. I think
Might
that's
want to
fair.
lash the carts together and take them back if we die, because I think anyone else is coming through here if we don't. And I'll hop off I'll pull the cart over to the side and I'll hop off and tie the lash for the horse so it doesn't think that
Hobble.
it's supposed to go anywhere.
Yeah, I'll hobble my horse as well.
Well, hobbling them, wouldn't that be like taking them out at the ankles so they can't go anywhere?
Yeah, it's to prevent them from wandering. They can still move a little bit to graze, but they can't. They don't have the ability to run away. You don't want them to run away. You don't want them to move further up. You don't want them to move on their own. So if you hobble a horse, 9 times out of 10, they just kind of stick where they're at because they can't move anywhere.
Okay, I'll let you do that because I've never dealt with horses. I'm surprised
Yeah.
they're even carrying me in the wagon right now.
Yeah, they had to add like 3 or 4 extra horses for you.
Yeah. Hobbling is very common when you're out and about and you don't want the horses to go away. It's very common.
I'm just when I think of hobbling, I think of a Stephen King novel.
Oh.
If I can break their ankles with a piece of board between their legs,
Absolutely
hobble
not.
them. That's what
Absolutely
I
not.
pictured
That's
when
not
you
what that
said
means.
hobble.
You'd literally just use a rope or their reins because they're usually pretty long, and you just kind of like crisscross them so that they can move like inches so that they can still graze, but they're not able to traverse.
Okay.
And so that's basically what it is.
All right.
Anyways, sorry.
Yep. So then I think I'm just going to walk forward as if I'm a very
Nonchalant.
very imperceptive traveler.
I'm gonna
Like
kind of sneak.
I am.
Okay, so while
And let
he's
them
doing
come out.
that, so that he can draw them out, I'm going to kind of slink in the shadows, like in the forest.
There's no
In
forest.
any any hidey spots, just so that I can kind of watch his back
There are
and
some
see them
layers
come
of
out.
hills, yeah, that you can use on the right
Yeah.
side or left
Yeah.
side, to be honest.
So I'm gonna do that so that he can draw them out, and then I can, from a distance, pick them off as much as possible
Okay,
when he pulls them out.
so let's do that.
So as preparation,
Mhm.
as I'm walking up, I will have my left hand on the hilt of my sword
Mhm.
and be holding my action to cast Green Flame Blade and attack the first person that comes within range of me. Otherwise, I am looking down and perceiving my surroundings, but actively looking like I'm not, even though I'm not.
Sure, go ahead and do another advantaged perception check.
Not as bad.
Not as bad. Can I get advice on how to drag creatures out without... Oh, I didn't activate it yet. Oh, yes, I did. It's just taking a
I'm at
while.
98%.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm still taking a while.
How do you
but-
drag out without, like, drag out a hidden token?
Hold Alt,
Alt. Okay,
click, and hold and drag.
got it. Great, thank you.
Make sure your appended number is set on your
It is.
prototype as well.
Let me check. Do I have to do that for every single one?
You have to do it on the prototype for the actor,
Okay. So yeah,
and
anytime
then
I
as you pull it out, it'll pull out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
apply prototype. What? Oh, there it is. Prototype token. Append number to name. Update. And append number to name. Update.
I'm so sorry. While this is loading, I have to go to the restroom. Hold on.
Oh, you're fine. I'm gonna have to do it before combat too. Yeah, there it is. Okay, great.
I'm gonna go put my ice cream back. I'll be back.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Okay, I'm using the restroom too. I'll be right back. So, with your natural 20, both of the leaders of this, one on each side, come out halfway in between you and the other side of the passage here.
As they were coming out, would I have had the opportunity to move my movement speed towards them?
Yeah, there's I don't think I actually started combat, right? Nope. Okay, good. Yeah, there's no limitation of movement. They just are there waiting for you to approach them.
How many
Okay.
feet is that?
Far. Don't worry about it. We're not in combat. You could just move up there.
Oh,
All right, so I'd move up to about there.
Oh, measurements? It's 110 feet away.
Okay.
So I understand what you guys are doing here. Don't agree with it, but I've been tasked with taking an individual through here. I noticed that you already spotted her. We'd be happy to fight. Actually, we'd be overjoyed to fight you. And I would really like to just end your existences. But I'm really I'd really like for you to be able to take this opportunity to leave and not have to deal with the consequences of your actions.
Oh boy.
And in that,
Uh-huh.
I would cast message, and looking at the bandit captain on the right, I would say there, in his mind, I would say
Right.
there's more to some of us than meets the eye. So you'd be on the south.
Yes.
This one.
Mm-hmm.
Still readying that green flame blade for whenever something pops off.
Let me verify something. Okay. Do an intimidation check. It would be advantage, but against them, they are not necessarily going to be as intimidated because they know how much backup they have.
That's fine. I'm not intimidating. It was more of a goad.
Excellent. Well, it
An
worked.
intention. Trying to be intimidating while you're not intimidating, you already know you're not intimidating. You're a fucking turtle.
Both of them
So it's more of a
both of them are pulling their let me check. Their scimitars out. And are
Okay.
going to walk towards initiating combat.
Okay. At the point of them walking towards initiating combat, damn.
Naira
Yeah.
gets a surprise attack on the ones in front of you in the bushes over there.
Before they get the opportunity to do anything,
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna magic missile the one on the top.
Top where? Oh, the guard? Or
The north captain.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna hit him with a magic missile.
Yes. I'm also going to say
That I can't hold my green flame blade if I'm doing that.
you can pick one or the
Yeah.
other to start with.
Yeah, it was too far ranged. I was expecting them to move in to me, and they're not moving in quick enough for me, so I'm gonna just hit them with
We'll
a
say that you surprised them all. Naira gets 2 turns
Okay.
for the natural 20 on initiative, and is first. And then they go through everything in combat. So we will go ahead and turn self-roll on because I will destroy everybody's rolls here otherwise.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll that initiative.
Okay.
That's terrible.
Works for me. Oh my goodness, all those self-rolls. Excellent. Okay, public again. Is that better?
Fuck.
Oh my
Do I take the higher one or the new roll?
We'll say for the way my inspiration works is the higher ones. It's supposed to be the new roll, but I'm treating it as if you have advantage, you basically get triple if you use it that way.
Fucking bullshit. Wasted the fucking.
Yep, you sure did. You could have used it for anything. You didn't.
I tried to use it to where I wouldn't have 20 bandits attacking me between my
I'm going to provide you the reiteration of the motto of this campaign: actions have consequences. Before the whole thing plays through, alternative options were presented. With that being said, Naira goes first.
All right, so
I'm
Naira.
Oh, hold on,
asking
wait.
for
A bonus on what?
on the job.
Oh, yeah,
When we get
okay.
done with it.
Yeah. If you succeed, yeah.
So
Oh
she
no,
can
we're asking
only
for a bonus
move
either way.
Oh, okay.
They didn't tell us 20 bandits would be coming out to fucking get this shit.
40.
Yes, but Ben had told you. And you could have chosen a different pathway.
This is so far
No,
away.
I'm talking about the person who hired us for the job didn't tell us that this was going to be a heavily
To be fair,
banditified job area.
as you guys were leaving at the job site in the palace section, he said, bandits have been bold lately, but even if you've got steel and a sharp eye, we can use you. So he warned bandits are active right now. But yes, you can ask for it, and I will probably ask you to roll a persuasion.
Wait. I want to delete that. I want to do his pounce because he rushed
Movement
him.
first. Yep.
Yeah.
Right, so that should be his regular attack, and then you add the pounce attack to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait. Let me, because it's a nat 20, I'm also going to go ahead and let me. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna select some stuff here before you go up there with Naira.
Oh, okay.
I'm just wondering if you look directly to the east of your character, there are more.
Right. Okay, I see those 2, 3. Okay. But
And then these ones probably also. And then these ones probably also.
okay. Because my perception, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Well,
Naira's with a
he
2 on the perception roll.
okay. Well,
Or so.
she would still definitely attack this one first because that was the one that was Malvin, right?
None of the mouth. The one Malvin was Lytherion.
Well, this is the one he's attacking first.
Okay.
So she attacked with a 19.
Excellent.
And so I do normal.
Nice.
But then I do the pounce, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I have to click back on me and this, do the pounce damage. Roll.
Nice.
So an extra 2. So 16 damage on that guy. And then
Minus 16 entered.
she is going to attack again because she gets 2 turns.
Yep.
So normal.
That
Hits.
one does not get the pounce.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So 19 hits. Damage for 14 damage.
Minus 14. Noted.
All right. So that's going to end her turn.
You are up.
Me?
Everybody in this turn order, including
Okay, 'cause it
Sheldon,
says
all
the
players
next-
are getting a surprise round because they didn't
Okay.
expect you to actually do it. And I'm being nice.
I am going to attack this guy over here that I can see.
Excellent.
So I'm going to first I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark.
Nice. Good choice.
And then use my bow to attack this guy. Which I don't think it has him selected.
Nice hit. It doesn't matter. I manually apply damage.
I know, I just like to have it ready for you. And then damage normal. 5.
Got it.
Blech.
Information noted.
And then I will just stay there. I'm not going to go anywhere. So that ends my turn.
All right. Lytherion.
I am going to move up to this guy
Mm-hmm.
and cast Burning Hands.
So not the magic missile.
I thought this was the. I thought that was my held action. This is the surprise round.
Okay, sure. Did you roll the damage already for your magic missile?
Yes, it's all the way up there. Let's see, where was it?
Because I was not
As
paying
soon as I said it,
to that.
as soon as I said it, I rolled it before I even rolled initiative. You rolled the self roll. Damage was 5.
5 total for magic missile. Okay. Information noted. Burning hands. Dex save.
And I think that might catch that tree on fire. In the grass right
Double
there.
the damage for it.
Okay.
Natural 1 on the dex save.
Sweet. Critical.
Yep.
Terrible rolls. Still 6 damage.
So 12.
No, that should, yeah. 12 damage.
Because it's 3d6 fire doubled.
All right, yeah, I tried to put ×2 in the situational and it didn't do it.
Oh. Information noted.
And I'm hoping that catches that tree on fire as well with the
Yeah.
draft.
That
Maybe
would be
gets that guy.
nice.
It does say it burns anything in the vicinity that's flammable.
Excellent. Let me see.
The fire ignites any flammable objects in the area that are not being worn or carried.
Yes. Let me figure. Fine. Here we go. Advanced options. Nope. Nope. Not really doing what I wanted to. Let's see if I do like that. There you go. Fire.
Sweet.
Oh, right. Then we've got start combat. So we have this one's gonna go first. Oh, what else are you doing? I'm presuming that's it.
No, that's it. That's it for my turn.
It's gonna do a
Sword and shield out for reference.
got it. So we're gonna do a this one and a that one. Sword and shield out for reference. Max 15 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Great. Benavir.
Alright, so I'm gonna shoot at this guy again with a hunter's mark on him.
Yeah.
21.
Max.
7 damage. Nice.
Dead. As the token also, you notice, now turns red.
Nice.
Red indicates bloody. Or
But
dead.
he's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or dead.
And then I'm just gonna move up to this location
Mm-hmm.
and end my turn. So I can't.
Okay. Naira. Gonna be honest, you might actually succeed at this, just saying. It's gonna be a lot of potential hits, but I think Lytherian ended up on the side that had more.
That was the intention.
Oh,
So I hope the range...
oh 7.
It was 1 away from a 20.
Damn. Okay. And he doesn't get anything else. That's all he can do. She can do.
Yep.
So, end her turn. I can't. I'll have to use this up here.
Excellent.
Yeah. There we go. Okay.
Oh, that one's dead. Oh, that's why it skipped over it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check something. 80. Movement. I'm gonna check this out here. Okay. The next one is up there. So let me just figure out 1, 2. Hold, please. Okay. Here, you know what? Can I draw a measured circle?
Do whatever you want. It's your campaign.
Are you asking me a question?
Yes, I'm asking
Yeah.
Sheldon a question. I'm asking, is there a way to draw a measured circle?
Yes, you use the measuring controls and you select the circle.
Measuring controls circle. Okay, it was just, I was using the ruler from the token. Okay. That just makes this part easier for me. Great. Now I can say if they're in that, then they are able to hit. That makes it easier for me. Okay, so the one's gonna come out to here. Here. Hold on. What? Okay. I'm gonna.
Spellcasting bandits?
Huh?
I said, are these spellcasting bandits? Did they just do a fucking drop a meteor from the sky?
Yeah, they cast I measure things as DM. Because I'm going to do this the easy way. It might not seem like it right now, but it is. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Minus 1. Okay, let's start with that. 10, 11. Minus 1, 12. Check in the stuff. Great. Here's the easy way. The highest is a 17. Or, sorry, 18. 21.
Doesn't hit
What's
with
your
a
AC?
shield.
What's your AC?
20.
20? Okay, so 1 would hit unless you use shield. Meaning 12
I don't have
bandits.
spell slots to use shield.
Oh, okay. So 1
So,
out of 12 attacks hit.
so my AC's 20.
Oh, then 3 do.
4.
For if I do this
3
now.
17s, 1 18.
Yeah, the 3. Oh, sorry. So 4, yeah. 4 of them hit.
I want to be a DM's pet.
Yeah, accurate. 2, 3, and 4, 6, 9, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 damage from 12 people. To you.
All right.
So let me just verify. 9, 17. Or is it 18? Hold on. Yeah, 17. 18, 19, 20, 21. Minus 21. Did you do it yourself or do you want me to?
I did not do any damage.
Great, I got it. Let me verify my rules. Oh, that's not my rules because those are all separate attacks. So never mind. Okay. Bandit Captain. Attack the cat. Multi-attack. Normal. Normal. 21 hits for not a lot. For 5 damage to Naira.
-5. Okay.
It is now Lytherion's turn. So let's just click the button over and over again as it goes through all these ones that attacked already. Oops, go back one. There we go.
All right. Second wind. Use my only one of those since I only have one now.
Nice. 2 from max. 10. That's good. Half the damage you just took is back. Apply.
And
Apply. Ta-da. Bonus action.
1 second. I am getting my thing set up. I am trying to find a ability that I'm gonna need here shortly. That I don't
Self-destruct.
know.
You destroy everything in a
Okay.
3-mile radius.
There we go.
He's
All
right.
right. So, I'm not selected on that guy. There we go. I'm going to short sword attack against the bandit
Okay.
captain.
Sounds good. Hit.
19.
Correct.
Damage. 6. And then I'm going to action surge. Do it again. Wasted the action surge.
Yep.
All right. That's all I got. Where's my arcane recovery once per long rest? That doesn't make any sense.
Arcane recovery would not be once per long rest. Hold on, let me check.
When you finish a short rest,
Yeah, when you
but it
finish.
says long rest for recovery.
It is long rest recovery. The use is
Oh yeah, it
short rest.
recovers the use every long. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I got. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
My button. Trying to get to my button. There we go. Oh, this isn't gonna be good.
Nope.
Gonna go down very quickly.
Maybe you have a high AC and they're all shooting arrows.
Yeah, but they have a +3, which means 17s and 18s hit.
But yeah, I mean it's not a high chance. I mean there's a lot of them. That's the only reason why anything would happen.
Right, but they only need to hit me, what, 4 times to kill me?
Right. $15, $20, $25. 15, 20. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. This one down here by Benna is gonna attack Benna. So this one is aiming for her.
With the short sword?
No, it's a crossbow.
Oh.
All of
Oh, I
them
saw
have
You
that.
attack
crossbows.
with Lytherion with a short sword.
Yeah, well, you're the one with the sword, not them, so. Okay, well, either way it missed. This one. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Going through an ally, making it 50, 60. Get into range, and then. What? Yeah. Captain. Attack Lytherion. Skimmy. Attack. Dagger. Attack.
Hmm.
The dagger was the less of the damages, though. Dagger. Damage. Critical. 7. 7 for a critical is not bad. Let me check.
Double check their multi-attack, by the way.
What?
Double check the bandit captain's multi-attack.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. That's my mistake for not reading something, so I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna change it. You're right, I'll do it. I'm not going to. I'm not gonna hold back. That was my whole purpose for this one. This campaign is not holding back. Great, good. Nothing happens. Okay, I need to verify something again. We need to go to this one. House rules. The grievous wounds, critical hit, half and max. That was a critical. So this as dagger type damage.
Which is piercing.
Piercing. Great. As the bandit attacks you, you cough up blood. The wound has made it past your ribs and into your lung. Make a
Good.
strength, athletics, or you make strength and dexterity checks, specifically checks at disadvantage for 2 days. There's a treatment method with a DC 15.
Okay.
So if you can save that because it's going to get buried in the rolls again. I'll also take a note, and then I can't save it. Screenshot it. Snip. Copy. Into here. Just as a note. Great. Okay. So, did you mark your 7? Or, yeah, 7 for critical. Oh wait, that wasn't it. Hold on. Yeah, it was 7 for critical.
No, I
Yeah.
did not.
Well, I got it. That was to attack. The damage for the critical was 7.
Okay.
Bennett's turn. Do.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark over to this guy.
Yep.
And I am going to shoot him with my bow. Maybe not. 13.
That hits.
Oh.
Even though it says it doesn't, that's because you aimed it at the captain. Is that who you were aiming at?
No, I'm aiming at this guy right here.
Yeah, for some reason the captain was selected.
Oh, I have him.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
I have.
the guy you were aiming at hits.
Okay, so 7 damage.
Okay, plus
My hunter's mark, which is 1d6.
you told me.
Why is it adding that to the bandit captain? Oh, because you rolled it as the bandit captain.
So 11 damage total.
11 total.
Yes.
7 and 3 is 11.
10. I'm sorry. 10.
He's alive still.
Okay.
Let's do. That's half max in a hit. Let's just see, because your arrow is going to be piercing. If this does any damage to him. Nope, but you do that. Oh, that was the scar chart. What?
I hurt him on his pinky finger.
No, that was a minor limb thing, not piercing like I wanted it to be.
Oh, okay. Punctured arm. Okay. But the pain makes you treat your arm gingerly. You no longer get one free object interaction per turn.
That's not super useful.
Okay. No, it's not. So now it's Bena's turn?
It is Naira's turn, yes.
Naira's turn. Okay, she's going to attack this guy, which I have to get back on my sheet and attack. Please attack. Normal. Please hit this time. Hi. 11.
Nope.
What's her problem?
She's too far away from you. She has the attachment issues.
Yeah, apparently. All right, now do your ginormous roll of NPCs.
Which one is this? Okay.
I'm trying, Litharian. I'm really trying. Oh.
Which one is this one? Oh, up there. 5, 10, 15. Gotta check. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 11 attacks at Lytharion.
All right.
For so roll 11d20 plus 3. Two hit with 22s. The next lowest is a 19. So damage twice.
19 should hit.
You said your AC was 20.
17, 18, 19. 19.
Oh, okay. Then three hit. For a D8 plus 1. E. Lots. 24, 25.
I think I'm out. Yep. That's 10 over my health.
That's fine. It's not. And there's no effects for 10 over.
You're not dead yet.
Correct. Um,
I'm unconscious.
yes.
Yeah, I know.
This one's going to do the way the multi-attack is actually supposed to work against Naira.
I really hate this. Like,
Okay, and then on top of that, we got this one.
oh my god. I just want to.
And 14 damage to Naira, which brings her down to 1.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I think
Okay.
if you're going to be doing as harsh as you are against us, you need to be applying cover as well. So, like, for example, all 5 of these guys would have been firing against me under full cover because of the tree and this enemy. All of these guys would have been under half cover
Which guys?
over
I don't
here.
see what you're talking about. Oh, I see.
I'd have been half cover because of trees, because of the guy. Same thing with these 2 up here. So if you're going to be rules to us, you should probably be rules to yourself and apply covers and AC bonuses with covers and things like that. Especially if you're not reducing encounters at all to balance them.
Yeah.
Because this will instantaneously become we die every single session if these are how your encounters are going to be. Because this is so far out of balance that there was absolutely no chance. You would never have us in any sort of encounter ever. It would be a completely stealth campaign.
Hmm.
Because I mean, you're talking about a CR 11 probably against 2 level 3 adventurers.
Good point. These are learning nodes. Also, 0 chance of death right now. So since this is useful information to learn from, we'll use those things in situations. I also don't like having this many people to fight against.
Fight with?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Would you like to let's finish.
Yeah, no, just continue what we're doing the way we're doing it. I'm
Yeah.
just
I
stating it as a point of review.
No, I agree. There I can also add things like, hey, there's a rock there that you can use.
Right. The
Yeah.
aspects of the environment, a giant open field. Now, if this is how it was described, we had no chance of hiding anything anyway. Even if we had gone off the road, there was no chance of avoiding the encounter.
The
Humans have an infinite basic vision all the way to the horizon.
yeah, but their goal was specifically on the road.
But we have no way of knowing that, though.
That's also true.
The way it was described to me was it was rolling grasslands with some hills, and 3 carts is going to be easily visible all the way to the fucking horizon. There was no avoiding the encounter.
That's true.
Just did what we could have done.
Yours. Do 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 do. Normal. Excuse me? Oh. Okay. I'm dissatisfied with my choice of encounter.
I'm just going to change the setting real quick because I want to see something
Yeah.
from my
Do
perspective.
you want to rewind, or what do you?
No, I say we go forward the
No,
way it is.
we need to go through with it, and I just need to change
Okay.
future encounters.
Okay.
Be like,
Because if I did my math correctly, I'm pretty sure this is a CR11 encounter.
probably. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah.
Show encounter CR.
Might be higher than 11.
Is this not showing encounter CR?
Eight.
You might have to change that setting to show it because it's not letting me do it. It's on a hard lock.
Sure.
Combat Tracker has a way of showing encounter CR if you click on the settings.
Combat
It'll
encounter
show you.
settings. Show encounter CR. Safe tracker. Where is it?
It doesn't look like it changed. Might have to end combat in order for it to work, but don't bother doing that. We'll look at it after.
Okay. Yeah, even when I do show encounter CR and then click save, it doesn't let me.
Yeah, it's probably because we're currently in. It's a before you click begin combat thing. I believe.
Oh. Cool, you're gonna have to go over that kind of stuff with me. I normally do specifically modules, so balancing stuff is usually already done for me.
Yeah, this tool will tell you how challenging the encounter is going to be before you ever even go into it.
Because then I can also just back some creatures out before the combat starts.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still self-rolling. Cool. I was also heavily relying on the fact that you had a high AC. That's what I was hoping on, too.
Yeah,
And your
it's
shield
not
spell.
high, actually. It's
Okay.
high for base level people, but most people can get to a 17 with dex at a level 3 and heavy armor or medium armor.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's not like I have a lot of stealth, so
That too.
and armor doesn't do anything for me, so I can't wear armor. So my AC is stuck at 17 total the whole way.
Right.
You just kind of you made it absolutely against me. The whole encounter is perfectly against my character.
Yeah.
Not intentionally, obviously, but
No, I mean,
it is
when I
because
placed them, I placed a heavy weight on one side because one side was mountains versus the other side being more hills. So innately,
yeah.
majority of the people chose the side that would be more mountainous, giving them a bit more protection.
Yeah, but well, it was heavy against me because it's extreme numbers and ranged.
Yeah.
I have no ranged other than magic missile, which I can only cast twice.
True.
And I have very crappy action economy until I'm like level 14 or 15. Then my action economy becomes overpowered.
14, 15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Level 14 or 15 is when I get my extra attacks, multiple action surges, the abilities for Echo Knight, and having wizard spells of a higher level to be able to do more ranged stuff.
Yeah, and there's also, which this? 5, 10, 15, 20. Heck, move camera. 65. Oh, never mind. I didn't move. It didn't move where I wanted it to move. I'm gonna just, instead of playing it out, I'm gonna is Binna back?
I'm here.
Okay. I'm gonna just say that they wipe, unless you want to play it out. Because then we'll change how things play out, and the consequences are gonna be on my side, not yours. Because I imbalanced an encounter. So there won't be any negative things except you get passed out. Unless,
That's up to Berna. She's the only one up.
Yep.
I mean, I can get Litharian up on my turn.
Okay.
But I mean, with all these guys, I just don't know, because I mean, we still got all these people out here that are.
Yeah, if I had the fighter's abilities, like superiority die type of stuff, then possibly. But right now, all I have is swing sword and weight. Swing sword and weight.
Yeah.
The level 3, that's all you really have until you get to level 5. I think then you have swing sword twice and weight.
Yeah.
So personally, I would say skip it, but it's up to you,
That's
Brandon.
fine. That's fine. We can skip it.
Cool. Then let's just wipe it. We'll say heck. No. I designed the encounter unfairly. You chose to go into it. I'm gonna reduce the negative effects of a loss. Instead of it being like half or all of what they would take in a normal situation, they're gonna take 10% of the finances. And then we'll increase the reward for dealing with people. There has to be something that makes sense. They're not gonna take down people and then not take anything. But I can't. Let's do like sleight of hand checks, maybe, to like see how well hidden your money is, and then it might go down to 5% of your money. And we'll find a way to have higher paying things that are less evil, less dark to fight against. This was just an overwhelm of numbers.
Let's see.
So, Benna, you two.
What?
Sleight of hand check to see how well you hid all of the monies. Cool.
Wow.
Yeah, you're
I'm
fine.
super surprised.
Yep. Cool. So, both of you with a DC of 15 are able to take down what's there, rounded down to 5%. So, and it'll only be of your gold count. It won't be anything else. So if we do 99, Or 97. Here, let me just calculate this.
So I lost 5 gold.
Yep.
90. What is her gold count? 99.
Like 7?
Oh, is it really?
97.
No, it's like 7
No.
because she spent all of her stuff.
Yeah, I only have 2 platinum and 7 gold.
So 1 gold.
Yep,
And silver.
you've lost a gold. No silver involved. It's only the gold.
Okay.
So it's 0.35 of a gold is what that comes out to. So it's less than half of a gold.
That's fine. We'll just round it to a gold. So you lost 1 gold. And then Lytharian, you'll lose 4, not 5. And I will let's end combat. I want to check the combat tracker and see where the encounter thing is. So if I just select all.
Before you select all, we had to change that to show CR.
Oh yes, okay. Edit show
And
CR update. Edit. It still doesn't update that. It doesn't leave it.
Encounter.
Maybe it's.
I don't know why it not showing CR there. Let's see, configure carousel.
Benna, do a perception check for me. Neat.
Yeah. I
No, you good.
fucking hate items. Sometimes I roll really good, sometimes I don't.
Yeah. I don't know what's.
I'd like to just maybe be in the middle.
I suppose.
I don't know why it's doing that. Because it works just fine on mine. It shows me the challenge rating. Whether it's challenging, insane, hard,
Yeah, that would be useful to see.
medium, easy, or very easy.
Let me refresh mine too and see if there's an issue.
Show encounter CRs is checked. Save it. And it doesn't save.
Yeah. What if we do new encounter and then save it on the new encounter? Nope, still didn't work. That's bizarre. Yeah, maybe we gotta add people? Nope, still isn't working. That's so weird.
Might have to check on something. Okay. 1 second, I'm getting a phone call.
Alright. I don't understand why the thing is like that. Weird. That's unfortunate. We'll reset and do another encounter. And I'll actually bounce it this time. More so. Let's be honest, I'm not actually still gonna balance things. But
Well,
I'll try to like I tried to provide lots of warnings that bad thing would happen. This is not a fight encounter.
well, he did try to reason with them.
By instigating. He got a natural 20 on a persuasion check and then provoked them into a fight. Which is fine. That's great. That's the way the character is. He's bad with
Yeah.
people. But still, perhaps I should have gone like, hey, natural 20? Okay, cool. You don't persuade them everything. You persuade them to come out, and they're not going to just innately be hostile towards you when you banter. But then when he mentioned that was the point, was to provoke them, I'm like, well, you're right, it worked.
Right.
And so, okay, cool. If that was the point, then that's what they're gonna do. Because that's what you want them to do as a character. Maybe not a player, but character logic, that's what you want.
Yeah.
Hey,
Why am
the
I
only
dead?
thing I can think of is maybe go in and check and see if your updates will cause that to
Sure.
correct itself.
Pause. This is an average encounter. I didn't make it too hard. Maybe it's taking into account that it should be for a party of 4 players. Not 2. No, it's taking it into account. Because it went to nothing when you removed you 2. What if you just add 1? Yeah, that's okay. That's not the case. If
Yeah, it's
just
not
one,
balancing to the people, but still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is 1. 8 CR1/8 is a CR1, right?
yeah,
So if you have 20,
it should be around a CR3.
right, and then you have 2 bandit captains, which are CR2s, which is 4.
So it should be a CR5 ish.
CR 6.5 to 7.
So why is it 4?
I don't know.
Maybe because it's way too many of them in there.
It's probably running into a calculation error. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. Let's see what's going on.
Well, it's nice to see that we had a good average encounter.
But not at all. That's why right there.
Everything's fine. 2 players
25
versus 22
XP,
enemies? No big deal.
25 and 450. Let me see the DMG.
Pain.
Bandit is 25. XP Bandit Captain is
Okay. Well, when I add 20 more, it goes up to challenging.
450. Okay, 450 times 2 is 900 XP for the Bandit Captains. Plus 20 times 25 is 1400 total XP. Building an encounter toolbox. You guys can get ready to continue. I should be able to hear you guys.
Okay.
But I have to go make myself a taco and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is we're
Just
gonna
got done.
finish off this section here. The what? Oh, that's why. We're gonna finish off the quest. We're gonna finish off that and see what happens, because their group perception was low.
Okay.
So my perception is you're gonna get woken up.
By the guy we were
Yes.
transporting?
However, out of character, what I had the bandit captains do beforehand was stabilize you with medicine checks, because what they cared about was stealing your stuff, not murdering you.
Okay.
So that was my reason outside of the official campaign reason why you didn't die.
Okay.
Is they stabilized you before before leaving. And
Okay.
in an actual campaign, the other guy would have come up to do stabilizing.
Right.
It smells like aluminium.
If at all.
Move.
So he'll come up and he'll compensate you more, even though the quest wasn't done, because you're gonna help him get there still with all of your stuff, plus risk your lives to do it. So from his perspective, you guys succeeded and went above and beyond.
Okay.
It's not gonna be way more. It'll be like 15 gold each.
Sure. Okay.
But it'll be a way where you can recover a portion of what you lost, because Sheldon lost more than you did just based off percentage. But
Right.
it'll get him to he'll get 10 gold, and you'll get 15, and parties can share finances if they
Right.
need to or want to. So that's my plan, is to have stabilizing, and we also get to practice the slow natural healing process.
Oh, so I can't use cure wounds?
You can. Yeah, you can. That's another big reason why I did slow natural healing, is because it gives people the ability and a reason to use healing spells.
Okay, so 12 for me.
Okay. 12 for you. Noting. Adding. 12. Added.
And then I'll do on Letherion. Oh, he got 14.
Excellent. Okay. So, should we just pause for a second while he's returning?
I'm here.
Okay,
I'm just making my tacos, so I'm on my headset.
that's fair. We just didn't want a taco for you, so
Yeah.
yeah. Just food for thought, you know.
Well, I'm hungry for thought, so.
Yeah.
What does that do?
So you want one of these?
So that's
Yeah.
there.
Got hungry. Yeah. Now, see, want more.
Okay.
Okay, so it didn't show up in my
What didn't?
thing.
You want
But I did
jalapenos on the country salad?
restore beast.
I'm going to jump to the bottom. Restore beast.
You're gonna put
What?
all spicy
Beast
on the
has
country
died
one.
within the last hour. You can take a magic action to touch it and expend a stealth slot. The beast returns to life after 1 minute with all its hit points.
Oh, okay, yeah. So Naira's back then. I think this is how we do it.
Does
Yeah.
she notice my familiar as she's trying to heal me?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, what is it? What is
On
that?
top of Lytherion's head, curled up, actually probably like on the center of his chest, like a cat standing on a corpse, is a little turtle. On top of the turtle.
Is that your
And
child?
No, it's my familiar.
Oh, what's his name?
I don't have it off the top of my head. You'll have to read it to her.
Okay. Let's do companions. Glimmer Snap.
Glimmer Snap?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he's a snapping turtle.
This guy.
Cute. Oh my god, I love. So cute.
Alright, I'm going to connect back to my computer here in a second. I'm just sitting back down. So you guys can go. We can do whatever we need to. I'm back.
Okay.
I can do one more cure wounds, but then I'm gonna have to do a rest. Eventually. Soon.
Yeah. You'll get there.
And I'll do it on Sheldon. Wow.
15 more?
Yeah.
Plus
Damn.
15. Bwamp.
And then
Woohoo, I'm back to full.
Yeah.
Thank
drink.
you. I very much appreciate that.
I'll drink my potion.
Drink mine. You gave me healing. I can get more. I also recover some abilities with a short rest, so.
I'll just add one back into my thing just because I was
Yeah,
already
and I'll
rolling.
take my one out.
Plus 9.
And then add one back to my potion. Well, at least I'm above bleeding.
True.
All right, so we need to get this guy where he's supposed to be going.
Yeah.
Get that done. Taking a little longer than intended.
Again. I just can't wait to get on the road again.
This is a morning-ish encounter.
Okay.
So give me a
So
second.
what time of day is it now?
Another one.
2, 3. Give me a second. I'm actually going to track the
The healing.
The day counter.
Mm.
So now we're 1, 2, morning of 3. And then the encounter happens.
So we're on the 13th, so we surely took a long rest.
No, because that 3 days was 2 days, and you're on the morning of the 3rd, and your encounter happened.
Okay.
Just based
Understood.
off of the distance and where you are on your journey,
Yeah.
based off of
That
tiles.
works.
So the plan is just continue forward.
Yes.
Okay, you
Get this
reach.
guy where he needs to go.
Yes, he'll be the slightly ahead with you two next to each other in the carts you're caravanning. And you reach Amphail without concern the remainder of the journey.
Okay.
So during
Yay.
that time, there's still not short rest because you are actively watching out and doing activity and tracking it. By this point of getting there, it is late afternoon, early evening, right around sunset.
Okay.
There is quite a few. Oh, you went through this area, correct? Yeah, you did.
Yes, this is where the kids were eating their boogers.
Was that here?
Yeah.
I thought that was Daggerford.
Was it not here?
No, this is the. I think that was not. No, that would not
Oh,
have
the other
been
one?
here.
Okay.
Yeah, because maybe no, that was Tecumber.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because this village slash town is the rich horse owners.
Okay.
You end up successfully delivering to the stable location and each receive 15 gold. I appreciate how you were so bravely and comfortably willing to go into a dangerous position to make sure that the quest was taken care of. If they had not actually stabilized you before running away, you might not have survived. Weird ethics. But I suppose what really they were after was whatever you had on you. Didn't seem like they necessarily found or took that much.
No, it doesn't seem like he took very much from me. Only a couple gold.
Oh, he took quite a bit from me,
Oh,
but
no.
it was more my pride.
I understand that. I haven't been beaten like that in a long time.
I was pretty sure going into it that we were going to get beat up. I was pretty sure we might have died, but I wasn't going to let somebody else go in front of us.
Right.
Well,
I agree.
let me make sure that you're also compensated for meal and lounging for the night in one of the richest places that they have here. So he'll give
Which
you
is stable.
there's a nice inn with ranch style like horse decorations everywhere, horseshoes above the bar. Like
All right.
but it's the Rich Country Club.
I appreciate that.
This should be delicious. Come on, Lyra.
Thank you again. I know that was quite dangerous, and I'm glad that you did not end up in a terrible position from that.
It's all part of life.
Yes.
I'm just gonna give him a second because he's talking.
And I think like
Okay.
Lytherion has developed a god complex. He keeps going into these extremely dangerous situations and surviving.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's see what happens next week.
I'm fully expecting him to die in the first encounter of the first session, to be completely honest.
No.
I have a balance calculator now. Everything's fine, maybe. Am I gonna actually use it a lot? Probably not. Am I gonna dial back and count the number of people? Yeah. I'll dial back, counter, and maybe lower their HP or something. But I'm probably not gonna scale the what creature it is. And I really don't want to hold back, because that kind of defeats the purpose of it being a successful challenge.
I don't want you to hold back. I do want you to
Scale it properly.
Yep.
I want it to be deadly encounter, not impossible encounter. I'm
Yeah.
okay with deadly and dying. I'm not okay with impossible and still dying.
Yeah. I agree.
But I will stand by if you're going to the full health management, the full like really hard campaign to do.
Mm-hmm.
You do need to give us the total cover, half cover outs and
Yeah.
ways of avoiding damage.
Yeah. There should be more. It's just the place that was an open plains. There still could be more rocks and trees.
Right.
But yeah, cover is a good idea.
We could have also brought the wagons in and used the wagons as cover. So it's
True.
not entirely on you, but
Well, you also went into the encounter in the first place. I
I'm
scaled the
still
bad
wondering
encounter.
how we're supposed to avoid that encounter.
Okay, so would you like to hear my rationalization, my thought process?
Sure.
My thought process was, if you were down here, drag, no, shift, thank you. Why is it not letting me, oh, there we go. It's going this way, and then going up. Or even
Right,
through
but we
those
didn't,
hills.
to my knowledge, we didn't see them until we got through the cave area.
Oh, I see what you're
Like
saying.
right to where, that's what I thought. We had passed through that valley or whatever it would be. And we were
Yeah,
just exiting out onto the plains. You said it was plains and little hills to the right and then mountains to the left.
yeah, that makes more sense.
I was thinking we're not taking carts over mountains, and carts on plains are very obviously visible.
Yeah, true.
So, yeah, I see your rationale. I understand where your thought process was.
My thought process too was, okay, make sure somebody in the party sees that there's a large number of people here. Okay, cool. They see that it's a bad idea. They're not gonna go in now. Good to know. I rolled too many
Got to
people.
account for character personalities.
Yes, but also no. Character personalities are
as
not my responsibility.
as a DM, they actually are. It's your responsibility to account for the personalities of the characters in your development of the world. Because while you are still the narrator, you also determine all of the non-player factors.
True.
If you don't account for the the characters' personalities and the character types, none of your characters will ever have investment in your campaigns.
Fair.
Unless they force their own investment, which I am known for.
Yeah. Well, also, that's another reason why I did so many solo sessions, is to get people used to actually playing their character and liking their character.
Right. So playing the character and character investment are two completely different
I guess so. I'm just
concepts.
naturally invested in my characters.
Right. Yeah, most people require a story aspect to get them invested.
Oh. Mine was in the creation of the character. That's
Mhm.
when a character of mine dies, they are gone forever. So I mean, it's the creation process and getting to actually develop a player character. Anyway, I agree. More caution, balancing, because that's gonna be an issue.
Yeah.
It,
That and just having more players altogether.
yeah, having more players would help, but I can still dial back and make that better.
Yeah. What I do is I will usually keep an XP amount in mind.
Hmm.
So if my party levels up, then I adjust my XP number. And then I just add together all of the NPCs. So as I'm placing them on the board, I'll go to 25, 50, 75, 100, 200, 300, 400,
All right, that's it. That
800.
we're at the hard level.
Okay.
Yeah,
You can
that's
also
fair.
just chat GPT. What's
Yeah,
the CR of this encounter? This number of these monsters. Oh, it gave me a CR 11. My characters are level 3 and there's 4 of them.
this
Nope.
also will be a lot easier to do when there's one session I'm dealing with, one character plot, like one group session to
You
plan for.
you would think so. However, all of your plans are going to be completely derailed.
Right, but what I'm gonna ask is at the end of the session, what's the plan and how can I prepare?
Yeah.
Which can still be derailed, but at least that way
Mhm.
I have something in mind.
Yeah. All right. So we're in Amphale and we have to make our way back.
Yes, but after a long good night.
Oh,
Oh,
goodness. Long
a long
rest.
rest.
Yep.
Okay.
Which does not heal you to full.
Can eating food heal you by 1 hit point?
There is a feat for that. That when people cook, they give you health. There is a feat that does that, so no. If people take a feat for that and somebody becomes a cook, you can heal with food.
Interesting.
-2 back.
Oh, that's so nice. It says and recovers 2, so then you know the exact amount that you subtract afterwards.
Yeah.
That's
what I
great.
did.
Yep.
Cool. Love that. Okay. So the way that hit dice work, you can if you want to heal, you are able to during a long rest or short rest.
What
I
do
guess.
you mean?
So you're down health right now.
Mm-hmm.
You can use the hit dice that you have.
Okay, so explain to me how to do that. I don't understand what you mean.
So the hit dice, if you go to short rest,
The 3 sauces that I use.
you can see what your
Short-
hit die are, which are D10s.
3 available.
Yep. So you can spend any number of them, and you'll get 1 back at a long rest. So if you spend all 3, you'll still get 1 back after you spend however many you're going to.
It'll be easier for you.
So you can do 1 at a time, but don't click the roll. Oh, that works.
Well, I did.
Yeah, because you already did a long rest, so that's fine. Now,
Okay.
if you were to do another one, just roll a D10 plus 2.
You want me to do that?
Yep.
D10 plus 2.
So if you were to do that, you would then get 4 temporary if you chose to spend a second die above your max.
Okay.
If you were doing a long rest, but since you only spent 1 right now,
Mm-hmm.
a long rest happens, and you
Does
can...
it have that option when you do a long rest? No.
No, it does not.
Does it show-
Because
Okay.
It's people. It's presumed in the average D&D 5e game that you just
that you automatically heal.
Yep. So they just
Yeah.
made it that way. And then if you click the gear icon or the toolbar, then the gear for hit dice, you can bring it back up by 1 because you'll get 1. So that's where the slow natural healing is you get a hit die automatically every long rest. For free to heal.
So how do I? Okay, so you're saying if I hit what to get it back?
The wrench in the top left of your character sheet.
The wrench.
And then go to the hit dice where there's a gear that shows up.
The hit die.
I think you just did slow natural healing because I'm a turtle.
Oh, here? No, that's attunement.
And you needed it to be really slow.
Where is hit
Potentially.
dice?
Because you already regain all of your hit dice at a long rest. Now you only regain one hit die.
Oh, I see. Right here, hit dice.
Adjust hit dice
So-
and then make it 3. Yep, and that's how you get it back.
Okay.
So when we get to level 14 and we have to heal 60 health, we have to long rest for a week at a time to get all of those hit dice back.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta
Okay.
start doing downtime to really recover from bigger fights. You gotta take a longer time to recover.
Right. No, that makes sense. We can't just go. Oh, hold on. I'm getting a phone call.
Supposed to
I'm
be
so
a
sorry.
magical.
Pause.
We're not supposed to be having to do taxes.
Here, let's implement taxes.
Fuck you.
It's tax season, everybody.
Yeah, I guess who's about to fucking murder the fucking
Woo!
castle? The
Tax
whole
fraud.
castle, not one person.
You don't understand
Looking
how
for a
many people are.
taxation mod.
You
I
don't
would
under-
immediately quit, honestly. I deal with enough of that shit.
You don't understand how many people already. There's whole communities that are just tax evasion. No, I will not be doing taxes.
That's good, because you would lose a player real fucking quick.
Are you telling me that that would be too taxing for you?
No, I'm saying that that's defeating the purpose of D&D.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what the benefit of D&D is, right?
Escapism.
It is in its essence escapism, but do you know what the actual, like, the publicly known benefits are?
Guessing first, and then you can tell me why I'm wrong. To gain a sense that you have more power than you actually do in life.
Yes, that's a valid statement, but I'm talking about a specific a funny reason, not the like scientific reason.
Oh, hijinks, comedy, and positive social interaction. Benny Hill theme song. And if I'm wrong again, you could just tell me what it is.
I'm trying to find the video.
Oh, okay,
I was
great.
stalling. It's taking too long for me to find it.
No, it's fine.
I almost had it, but it wasn't the right video. Let me see if it's up here. It was something along the lines of how to sell D&D to people who don't know anything about it. And the guy says, you can make goals for yourself and accomplish those goals. You see daily improvement in your efforts and in yourself in a measured and clear and concise way.
Mm-hmm.
You get 8 hours of sleep every day. You don't have to pay taxes.
Mm-hmm.
And you can you can accomplish something that you set your mind to. And it was like, oh, that's nice. That's great. That's exactly why I would want to play. And then he says something else, and it was freaking hilarious. And I cannot, for the life of me, remember what else it was.
All right, let's pause. That's up to you two. You could randomly walk off in a random direction. I have no stipulations for you.
I would like to go back to Waterdeep.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go back to Waterdeep. Let's go, Naira. Do-do-do-do-do. How long does it take us to get there?
2 days.
Oh, wait. In 2 days, I'll have a healing potion. Yay!
Excellent.
I
And
just
there's no
roll-
encounters.
Hey, you're not allowed to use my character to roll anymore. You're stealing my character's good rolls.
13, 14. Excellent.
All right. Did you not do one of your hit dice to fill up your health all the way, Lytharian?
I missed that statement. It cut out on my end.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not use your hit dice to fill up your health all the way?
No, it's only 2 points. There's no
Okay.
point in using a
During a-
D8 for 2 points of health.
Okay.
During a long rest, you get one back. So you get a free one if you're doing a long rest.
No, I was missing one because I short rested in the tavern. So I got that one back.
Oh, because it's marking you as all of your hit dice back because you guys did long rests.
In the tavern in Waterdeep, I took a short rest, which took away a hit dice. I just did a long rest and got that hit dice back.
Yes.
So I'm not going to use the hit dice for 2 health points.
Maybe I'm not explaining it well.
Or you're just not understanding because his hit dice, he took a short rest in Waterdeep and used a hit dice then. And so then now we've taken a long rest and recovered the hit dice that he used when he was in Waterdeep. So now he has 3 hit dice. But he is not going to use one of them because he's only missing 2 hit points.
Oh,
So he's
because
not
he
gonna
earned
waste
them back by not using them.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Base-
So I'm back to full hit dice. So if I take 3 short rests, I can heal all 3 of those short rests.
Yeah.
True.
Then I get back and I long rest for 3 days. And
What I also mean is during a long rest, you can use one now. And then you'll get that one you just spent back.
How would he get it back?
Long rests. That's how that works. Unless you were at 2 and you just...
I was at 2.
Oh, okay. Never
And I took a long rest
I
and went up to
misunderstood that.
3.
Okay, great.
Because I had used a D10 hit dice in Waterdeep,
Yeah,
which took me from 3 to 2.
My brain didn't work that.
Okay.
It only
So
took
we-
the 4th time. It's fine.
So we make it back to Waterdeep with no issue?
Correct. And that's where we're going to end the current session. We will be doing another one if you want to.
Sure.
I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, end recording.